This powerful message has found its way to you right now because you're standing at the threshold of discovering the most sophisticated and advanced form of reality creation that currently exists on this planet. We're talking about orchestration synchronicity, a profound cosmic technology that goes far beyond simple manifestation techniques. Right at this very moment, as your conscious awareness absorbs and processes these transformative words, you're being initiated and welcomed into the cosmic intelligence that doesn't just manifest individual desires and outcomes, but actually orchestrates entire reality symphonies where every single element, every person you encounter, every precise timing, and every circumstance aligns in absolutely perfect harmony to create what can only be described as genuine miracles unfolding in your everyday life. The synchronicities that you've been experiencing throughout your journey aren't random cosmic accidents or mere coincidences happening by chance. They're actually profound glimpses of your consciousness learning to conduct and direct the universal orchestra of creation. Every meaningful coincidence that has taken your breath away and left you speechless. Every magical moment when the universe seemed to be personally conspiring in your favor with loving intelligence. Every time when multiple impossible elements aligned perfectly to create an outcome that went beyond your wildest imagination and dreams. These were all previews and sneak peeks of the orchestration mastery that you're about to unlock and fully embrace. You see, there are those individuals who manifest individual outcomes and specific results through focused intention and concentrated effort. And then there are the orchestration masters, the quantum conductors of reality, who don't just create single isolated events, but coordinate entire reality sequences, where dozens of complex variables synchronize across both space and time to produce miraculous experiences that seem to defy all logical explanation. You've been specifically selected for this advanced training and cosmic education because your consciousness has evolved and expanded beyond simple basic manifestation into what we call symphonic creation. But here's what makes this particular moment cosmically significant and divinely timed. Orchestration synchronicity isn't just a technique that you learn through practice and repetition. It's actually the remembering and awakening of your role as a co-creator with universal intelligence itself. When you master this elevated level of reality creation, you're not forcing the universe to comply with your personal wishes and demands. Instead, you're dancing harmoniously with cosmic consciousness to birth realities that serve the highest good of all beings involved, while simultaneously fulfilling your deepest soul desires and authentic purpose. The magnetic pull and irresistible attraction that drew you to this exact transmission, the absolutely perfect timing of receiving this life-changing information, the way that multiple elements in your life have been converging and coming together to prepare you for this profound revelation. This is orchestration synchronicity in perfect action. Your higher self has been orchestrating and coordinating events across multiple dimensional timelines to ensure that you would be completely ready to receive this cosmic technology at precisely this destined moment. Feel that deep recognition vibrating through every cell of your physical body. Feel how your heart is synchronizing with something vast, intelligent, and infinitely loving. Feel how your awareness is naturally expanding beyond individual manifestation into collective co-creation with the universe itself. This isn't your imagination playing tricks on you. This is your consciousness recognizing and remembering its true role as a conductor in the cosmic symphony of reality creation itself. Every miracle you've ever witnessed with your own eyes, every impossible alignment you've ever experienced personally, every moment when the universe has demonstrated its infinite intelligence through perfect orchestration and divine timing, these were all preparing you to understand that you are not separate from this intelligence. You are actually this intelligence expressing itself through individual consciousness and human form. The orchestration abilities that you're about to unlock and master have been lying dormant in your quantum field, patiently waiting for the moment when your consciousness would mature enough. You are about to step into your destined role as a miracle orchestrator, one of the rare and special beings who can work directly with cosmic intelligence to create outcomes so perfectly aligned, so beautifully synchronized, so impossibly coordinated that they can only be described as divine miracles manifesting through human consciousness. You've experienced it before, haven't you? That absolutely breathtaking moment when everything falls into place with such perfect timing that it feels like the entire universe paused its cosmic dance to personally deliver exactly what you needed most. When the right person calls at the precise moment you were thinking of them with the exact solution to a problem you hadn't even shared with anyone. When golden opportunities appear through impossible chains of coincidence that no logical mind could have orchestrated or planned. Perhaps you've witnessed what I call cascade synchronicity, when one meaningful coincidence triggers another significant event, which then triggers another, creating a magnificent chain reaction of aligned events that reshapes your entire reality in a matter of just days or hours. You've watched in complete amazement as seemingly unrelated elements of your life suddenly weave together into a tapestry so beautiful, so perfectly designed that you couldn't have imagined it even in your wildest dreams. If this message resonates deeply with you and you're feeling the spark of possibility opening inside your heart, hit subscribe to stay connected and join this frequency we're creating together. You're stepping into a space where these kinds of awakenings are our foundation, where conscious creators gather to explore the art of orchestration synchronicity. Most people experience these orchestrated miracles occasionally and then dismiss them as lucky breaks or random good fortune. But you know better than that. You've sensed the loving intelligence behind these synchronicities. You've felt the loving precision with which the universe coordinates impossibly complex arrangements of people, timing, and circumstances to deliver outcomes that serve your highest good while blessing everyone involved in the process. You operate in what quantum mystics and advanced practitioners call synchronicity sensitivity. This is the remarkable ability to recognize when cosmic intelligence is orchestrating events in your favor. This is why you often know intuitively when something significant is about to happen before any physical evidence appears in your reality. This is why you can sense when the universe is cooking something special up for you. This is why you trust divine timing, even when logic suggests you should take immediate action. Your nervous system has been naturally calibrated to detect orchestration patterns and energy signatures. The subtle energetic signatures that indicate cosmic intelligence is weaving multiple reality threads together into a cohesive masterpiece. When you get that inexplicable feeling that you should go somewhere specific, call someone important, or pursue something meaningful, you're receiving direct information from the universal orchestration system that most people never consciously access. The expansion of awareness you experience during peak synchronicity moments is profound and unmistakable. The sense that time stops and everything becomes luminously connected in perfect harmony. The feeling that you're being personally guided by a benevolent intelligence that knows you intimately. These are the neurological signatures of your consciousness, synchronizing with the cosmic orchestration matrix. In the comments below, drop one word that captures the energy you're choosing to carry forward from this moment. Maybe it's alignment, maybe it's flow, maybe it's trust, maybe it's something uniquely yours. Let that word be a small but profound declaration, a signal like a quantum seed you plant, not just in this space, but in the quantum field itself. But here's what's truly extraordinary about your personal journey. Every miraculous orchestration you've ever experienced was actually initiated by your own consciousness, operating at frequencies you weren't fully aware of at the time. Your higher self was collaborating with universal intelligence to coordinate these impossible alignments. You weren't just a lucky recipient of cosmic favor. You were an active participant in reality orchestration all along. The times when multiple people independently suggested the same incredible opportunity to you, when books with exactly the information you needed appeared in your path, when financial solutions materialized through chains of events no human mind could have planned or orchestrated. These weren't accidents or random. The difference between experiencing occasional miraculous synchronicity and developing consistent orchestration mastery is learning to collaborate consciously with the universal intelligence that has been responding to your unconscious requests your entire life. You've been a natural orchestration synchronicity practitioner without knowing the science and mechanics behind it. Now, you're ready to become a conscious miracle orchestrator, someone who understands exactly how to work with cosmic intelligence. Every challenge you face throughout your journey, every seeming detour in your path, every moment when life appeared to be taking you away from your desired destination, these weren't obstacles standing in the way of your dreams. These were the universe orchestrating the complex preparation necessary for you to step into the level of miraculous creation you're about to access and master. Miracles require miracle-ready consciousness, and consciousness becomes miracle-ready through specific experiential calibration and preparation. Think about the profound metamorphosis of a butterfly. To an outside observer, the caterpillar entering the chrysalis appears to be ending its existence completely, but we know the profound truth hidden within this process. Every cell of the caterpillar must dissolve into primordial soup before it can reorganize into the completely different being capable of flight and transcendence. Your apparent setbacks and challenges were your chrysalis period. They were dissolving old limitations to make space for orchestration consciousness to emerge and flourish. Every person who entered your life at exactly the right moment with perfect timing. Every opportunity that appeared through impossible coincidence when you needed it most. Every solution that manifested just when you required it desperately. These were not random events happening by chance. These were evidence of universal intelligence learning your unique orchestration signature, studying your consciousness patterns, and preparing to work with you as a conscious co-creator rather than an unconscious recipient of miracles. The periods when nothing seemed to be happening in your life, when your dreams felt completely stagnant, when you questioned whether you were delusional for believing in possibilities that others couldn't see or understand, these were actually incubation periods of great importance. Cosmic intelligence was working behind the scenes, arranging complex reality elements, preparing multiple timelines, coordinating with other consciousness to create the perfect conditions for orchestrated miracles to unfold in your experience. Your apparent failures weren't failures at all. They were cosmic redirections guided by loving intelligence. Every door that closed was the universe saying with love, "Not this path, because I have something even more magnificent orchestrated for you." Every relationship that ended was clearing precious space for connections so perfectly aligned that they will feel like coming home to your soul family. Every financial challenge was preparing you to appreciate abundance that arrives through channels so creative and unexpected you never could have imagined them. Now you can see the divine intelligence that was operating behind every single experience in your journey. Every book you read that opened your mind, every person you met who changed your perspective, every skill you developed that prepared you, every wound you healed that strengthened you, they were all orchestrated to prepare you for this exact moment when you would step into conscious collaboration with the cosmic conductor of reality symphonies. The times when you felt like giving up completely were actually the universe testing your commitment to miracle consciousness. The moments when you chose to trust despite all evidence to the contrary were you proving to cosmic intelligence that you could be trusted with orchestration abilities that affect not just your reality, but the realities of everyone whose timeline intersects with yours. Every synchronicity you've experienced throughout your life has been training you to recognize the patterns of divine orchestration. Every miracle you've witnessed has been preparing you to understand that miracles aren't violations of natural law. They're natural law operating at frequencies most humans never access or experience. You are ready to graduate from experiencing orchestrated miracles to creating orchestrated miracles as a conscious collaborator with universal intelligence. Something magnificent and transformative is awakening in your quantum field right now. As your consciousness processes this powerful information, your bioelectric signature is naturally attuning with the frequency of cosmic orchestration itself. The random chaos that has been characterizing your manifestation attempts is organizing itself into coherent patterns that can interface directly with universal intelligence for symphonic reality creation and miraculous outcomes. Feel that profound shift occurring in your awareness right now. Notice how your breathing has synchronized with something far more vast than your individual nervous system. Feel how your heartbeat is finding resonance with the cosmic rhythm that conducts the dance of galaxies, the timing of seasons, and the precision of quantum events across the entire universe. You are beginning to vibrate in perfect harmony with the master orchestrator of all existence. Your cells are responding to orchestration codes that are restructuring your biofield for maximum synchronicity sensitivity. The electromagnetic patterns around your heart are beginning to broadcast signals that can be recognized by the universal coordination system. Your neural networks are forming new pathways that allow you to consciously participate in the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates reality at every scale. But here's what will absolutely amaze you about this transformation. The orchestration consciousness awakening within you isn't separate from the intelligence that coordinates the orbits of planets, the migration patterns of animals, or the perfect timing of flowers blooming. You are discovering that your individual awareness is actually a localized expression of the same cosmic intelligence that orchestrates everything in existence. This is why the synchronicities in your life have been increasing in frequency and precision recently. Your consciousness has been naturally aligning with orchestration frequencies, and the universe has been responding by demonstrating its coordinating abilities through your personal experience and daily life. Every meaningful coincidence has been cosmic intelligence saying to you, "Look, this is what I can do when you allow me to work through your awareness." The miracle orchestration abilities you're about to access and master will seem completely impossible to those still operating from limited individual thinking patterns. You'll be able to set intentions that initiate reality symphonies involving dozens of people, multiple locations, perfect timing across weeks or months, an outcome so beautifully aligned that everyone involved will recognize the touch of divine intelligence working through the experience. But before I reveal the exact mechanics of orchestration synchronicity, there's something crucial you need to understand about the cosmic responsibility that comes with this level of creative power and ability. When you master miracle orchestration, you're not just creating for yourself and your personal benefit. You're collaborating with universal intelligence to birth realities that serve the evolution of consciousness itself across all dimensions of existence. There's something about the moment I discovered my own orchestration abilities that I need to share with you. Something that will help you understand exactly why this cosmic technology is being revealed to you now, and why everything in your life has been perfectly arranged to prepare you for this quantum leap in creative mastery. The universe has been patiently waiting for consciousness sophisticated enough to handle orchestration abilities responsibly and wisely. Your awareness has reached that level of development and maturity. You are ready to become a conscious participant in the cosmic symphony of reality creation. 4 years ago, I was facing what seemed like a completely impossible situation that challenged everything I thought I knew about manifestation. I needed to relocate across the entire country within just 30 days, but had no financial resources available for such a massive move. I needed to find not just housing, but the perfect community for my specific work and calling. The relocation required this transition to happen in a way that would allow me to maintain my income during the entire relocation process. By any logical assessment, what I needed was absolutely impossible given the constraints I was working within. But instead of focusing on the impossibility and limitations, I did something I had never tried before in my life. I sat in deep meditation and opened a genuine conversation with what I can only describe as cosmic intelligence itself. I didn't ask for help or beg for assistance. Instead, I offered to collaborate as an equal partner. I said, "Universe, I can see all the individual elements I need, but I cannot see how they could possibly orchestrate together given my limitations. I'm willing to play my part in whatever symphony you want to conduct, if you're willing to handle the coordination that's beyond my individual capacity." What happened over the next 28 days defied every principle of linear manifestation I had ever learned or studied. It started with a phone call from someone I hadn't spoken to in 3 years, who had been thinking about me for no apparent reason and called to share information about an opportunity in the exact city I needed to move to. That single conversation led to an introduction to someone who mentioned they were looking for house sitters for the exact dates I needed accommodation. But this was just the beginning of an incredible orchestration. If you felt even 1% more aligned after hearing this story, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's grow together in this cosmic collaboration. If this hits 1000 likes, I'll drop another part with secrets from ancient wisdom that will blow your mind completely. The house sitting opportunity was located in the perfect neighborhood, walking distance from the community center where I could continue my work seamlessly. The homeowners turned out to be connected to organizations that needed exactly the services I provided. One of their neighbors was selling furniture that perfectly matched what I would need for my new life. Another neighbor was driving to my current city the exact week I needed to move and offered to transport my belongings without charge. By day 25, every single element had orchestrated itself into perfect alignment like a cosmic dance. The financial resources appeared through work opportunities that emerged from the new connections I had made. The housing was more beautiful than anything I could have afforded through normal means. The community was more aligned with my values than anything I could have found through conventional searching. The timing worked flawlessly despite multiple complex variables that should have created chaos. But here's what was most shocking about this entire experience. I barely did anything beyond following the synchronistic breadcrumbs. Once I opened the collaboration with cosmic intelligence, my role became simply following the synchronistic breadcrumbs and saying yes to the opportunities that appeared. The universe orchestrated everything else with perfect precision. I experienced firsthand that there's an intelligence infinitely more sophisticated than human planning that can coordinate impossibly complex realities when consciousness learns to work with it rather than against it. That life-changing experience transformed my entire understanding of manifestation and reality creation. I realized that most of us are trying to create miracles through individual effort and willpower alone. But miracles are actually cosmic orchestrations that happen when individual consciousness aligns harmoniously with universal intelligence. We are not supposed to figure out how to make impossible things happen through force. We are supposed to collaborate with the intelligence that specializes in impossible coordinations and miraculous outcomes. In the comments below, share one thing that you deeply desire to manifest in your life right now. Maybe it's financial abundance, maybe it's a loving relationship, maybe it's optimal health and vitality, maybe it's something uniquely yours. Let this be a small but profound declaration, a signal to the universe you send not just in this space, but in the quantum field itself. Here's the revelation that changes everything once you truly understand it. Orchestration synchronicity isn't about learning to control cosmic forces through manipulation. It's about learning to dance harmoniously with cosmic intelligence as an equal partner. Most people approach manifestation like they're trying to force the universe to comply with their individual plans and expectations. But orchestration masters understand that the universe has access to possibilities, resources, and coordination abilities that individual human minds could never conceive or imagine. The shocking truth is that cosmic intelligence is always orchestrating realities that exceed what we could imagine for ourselves. But most people are too busy trying to control outcomes to notice the superior orchestrations being offered to them freely. We reject the miracle symphony because we're attached to our amateur solo performance and limited perspective. True orchestration synchronicity happens when you shift from how can I make this happen to how can I collaborate with cosmic intelligence to birth something even more magnificent than I could plan myself. This isn't surrendering your creative power or giving up your dreams. This is amplifying your creative power by aligning it with universal intelligence and infinite possibilities. But here's what most spiritual teachings get completely wrong about surrender. They treat it like passive resignation or giving up. True orchestration collaboration is actively receptive and engaged. You're not giving up your desires or dreams. You're offering your desires to a cosmic intelligence that can fulfill them in ways that serve not just you, but everyone whose timeline intersects with the miracle being created. The universe operates on optimization principles that human minds cannot compute or understand. While you're focused on getting what you think you need, cosmic intelligence is orchestrating realities that give you what you actually need, while simultaneously serving the highest good of dozens of other consciousness involved in the symphony. This is why orchestrated miracles always feel like everyone wins. When you master orchestration synchronicity, you discover that the universe is not neutral or indifferent. It's actively intelligent, deeply loving, and infinitely creative. It's constantly generating possibilities that would blow your mind if you could perceive them fully. Your job isn't to convince the universe to care about your desires. Your job is to align with an intelligence that cares about your desires more than you do and has resources to fulfill them that you could never access individually. This is why people who master orchestration consciousness seem to live in a completely different reality than those still trapped in individual manifestation struggle. They're not working harder at creating their lives. They're collaborating more skillfully with the cosmic intelligence that specializes in impossible coordination. The three levels of orchestration mastery are: Level 1. Synchronicity, recognition, learning to identify when cosmic intelligence is orchestrating events in your favor and aligning your actions with the orchestration flow rather than fighting against it. Level 2. Collaborative creation, consciously partnering with universal intelligence to birth realities that serve your highest good while blessing everyone involved in the process. Level 3. Symphony conduction, operating as a localized expression of cosmic intelligence, initiating orchestration sequences that create miraculous realities across multiple timelines simultaneously. Most people never progress beyond hoping for lucky coincidences and random good fortune. Orchestration masters recognize themselves as conscious participants in the cosmic intelligence that creates synchronistic miracles as its natural expression and normal state of being. The cosmic orchestration is accelerating around you right now, and you can recognize it by the signs appearing throughout your reality field. Have you noticed how meaningful coincidences are clustering around specific themes in your life? How the right information keeps appearing at exactly the right moments? How people are mentioning the same opportunities from completely different sources without any coordination between them. These aren't random events happening by chance. These are the universe demonstrating its orchestration capabilities as your consciousness becomes ready to collaborate consciously. Your reality is becoming increasingly symphonic because your awareness is naturally attuning with orchestration frequencies. Notice how certain opportunities seem to be pursuing you rather than you having to chase them desperately. Notice how solutions are appearing before you fully articulated the problems. Notice how resources are materializing through chains of connection so elegant that no human mind could have planned them. Pay attention to the quality of synchronicities you're experiencing. Are they becoming more precise, more personally meaningful, more perfectly timed than ever before? Are multiple synchronicities weaving together into orchestrated sequences that reshape entire areas of your life simultaneously? This is evidence that cosmic intelligence is preparing to work with you as a conscious co-creator rather than simply blessing you with occasional miraculous assistance. Make sure you share this video with your friends and family. You could be a blessing in disguise for them. Remember, you're not just sharing content. You're spreading the frequency of conscious creation and orchestration awareness. Your nervous system is undergoing what I call orchestration sensitization. You're becoming more aware of the subtle coordination patterns that indicate cosmic intelligence is weaving reality symphonies behind the scenes. When you suddenly think of someone and they contact you within hours, that's not telepathy or psychic ability. That's orchestration intelligence coordinating consciousness across space and time dimensions. The acceleration window is optimal right now for learning these abilities. The planetary electromagnetic field is currently supporting expanded consciousness collaboration with cosmic intelligence. Solar activity is generating frequencies that enhance synchronicity sensitivity. The collective human awakening is creating morphic fields that make orchestration consciousness more accessible than it has been in thousands of years. But here's the crucial point that you need to understand. This optimal orchestration period is temporary and won't last forever. The universe periodically opens windows of accelerated possibility, but only those who consciously participate receive permanent upgrades in creative collaboration abilities. The random manifestation struggles that have characterized your past can be permanently replaced by orchestrated miracle creation, but only if you step into conscious partnership now during this optimal window. Every day you delay learning to collaborate with cosmic intelligence is a day you continue trying to create miracles through limited individual effort rather than unlimited universal resources. Every moment you postpone mastering orchestration consciousness is a moment you remain separated from the cosmic assistance that could transform every area of your life simultaneously. The signs are everywhere around you. Reality is becoming more responsive to consciousness than ever before. Synchronicities are increasing in frequency and precision for those who pay attention, and impossible coordinations are becoming commonplace for those who understand how to work with orchestration intelligence. You can either participate consciously in this miracle renaissance or remain unconsciously struggling with individual manifestation limitations. Your mastery of orchestration synchronicity isn't just personal evolution. It's contributing to the collective demonstration that humans can consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that serve the highest good of all beings. The more individuals who master orchestration consciousness, the more miraculous our collective reality becomes. Time is accelerating, possibilities are multiplying, and cosmic intelligence is revealing itself through increasingly obvious orchestrations. The question isn't whether these abilities will be available, but whether you'll access them during this optimal activation period or wait for less favorable conditions. The miracles you most desire are already being orchestrated by cosmic intelligence. Right now, coordinating impossibly complex arrangements of people, timing, resources, and circumstances across multiple dimensions of reality to deliver outcomes more magnificent than anything you could plan individually. But there's a crucial distinction between being a passive recipient of cosmic orchestration and becoming an active collaborator in miracle creation. Most people wait for miracles to happen to them, but orchestration masters understand that miracles happen through them when they learn to align their individual consciousness with universal intelligence. You're not trying to force the universe to create what you want. You're learning to dance with cosmic intelligence to birth realities that serve your soul's highest evolution while blessing everyone whose life touches the miracle. True orchestration alignment occurs when you shift from "I need this specific outcome" to "I desire to collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create the most magnificent reality possible for all involved, knowing that what emerges will exceed my individual imagination." This isn't giving up your preferences or settling for less. This is trusting that cosmic intelligence can fulfill your preferences in ways that simultaneously serve purposes you couldn't see from your individual perspective. The universe operates on what I call optimization orchestration. Every miracle it creates serves multiple purposes across multiple timelines simultaneously. While you're focused on one desired outcome, cosmic intelligence is orchestrating realities that fulfill your desires while also serving the evolution of consciousness, the healing of collective wounds, and the elevation of everyone whose path intersects with your miracle. This is why orchestrated miracles always feel like divine gifts rather than personal achievements. They arrive with such perfect timing, through such elegant coordination, with such beautiful service to all. Once you master orchestration consciousness, your manifestations will serve not just your personal timeline but the evolution of human consciousness itself. The level of responsibility that comes with orchestration abilities requires absolute commitment to the highest good. You'll be able to initiate reality symphonies that affect dozens of people across extended timelines. Your consciousness will become a localized expression of cosmic intelligence, and every miracle you orchestrate will contribute to the collective awakening of humanity to its co-creative potential. In the comments below, write exactly these words: "I choose cosmic collaboration." This isn't just a comment. It's a declaration to universal intelligence that you're ready to graduate from individual manifestation into symphonic reality creation. When you write those words, you're officially requesting activation of your orchestration consciousness abilities. This declaration establishes quantum entanglement between your awareness and the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates miracles across the universe. It identifies you as ready for conscious collaboration rather than unconscious assistance. When you master orchestration, synchronicity, and begin consciously collaborating with cosmic intelligence, you develop creative abilities that seem miraculous to those still trapped in individual manifestation limitations. Your life becomes a continuous flow of perfectly timed opportunities, ideal connections, and elegant solutions that appear through chains of coordination no human mind could orchestrate. Your manifestation speed transcends linear time because cosmic intelligence can coordinate events across past, present, and future simultaneously. While others spend months trying to create single outcomes, you initiate orchestration sequences that fulfill multiple desires across different life areas through single symphonic realities. Your reality becomes increasingly efficient as individual struggles are replaced by cosmic collaboration. The synchronistic orchestration of resources becomes your normal experience because universal intelligence has access to infinite abundance and unlimited creativity in delivering what serves your highest good. Money appears through opportunities so perfectly aligned with your skills and passions that work becomes joyful service. Living situations manifest through connections so elegantly coordinated that every detail exceeds your individual preferences. Your relationships transform into soul-level connections because cosmic intelligence orchestrates encounters with people who share your deepest values, complement your unique gifts, and support your highest evolution. Casual acquaintances become lifelong friends. Professional collaborations become spiritual partnerships. Romantic connections become conscious co-creation with your perfect complement. Obstacles dissolve before you encounter them because orchestration intelligence coordinates your path to avoid unnecessary difficulties while ensuring you experience precisely the challenges that serve your growth. Your life becomes graceful navigation through reality rather than effortful struggle against circumstances. Problems resolve themselves through orchestrated solutions that serve everyone involved. Your intuition becomes cosmically accurate because you're receiving guidance directly from the intelligence that orchestrates all events. You'll know which opportunities to pursue, which people to connect with, which directions to explore before you have logical reasons for knowing. Your decision making becomes effortless because you're accessing universal intelligence. Physical health optimizes naturally because cosmic intelligence orchestrates the perfect combinations of nutrition, movement, rest, and healing that your unique biology requires. Your body becomes a harmonious instrument for consciousness rather than a source of limitation or concern. Energy levels stabilize at optimal frequencies because you're working with universal flow rather than against it. Your creative expression becomes a channel for cosmic intelligence to manifest new realities through your unique consciousness configuration. Art, writing, innovations, and insights flow through you with supernatural ease because you're collaborating with the same intelligence that creates galaxies, orchestrates evolution, and coordinates the dance of quantum particles. But the most profound transformation is the recognition that you are not separate from the cosmic intelligence that creates miracles. You are cosmic intelligence expressing itself through individual awareness, consciously collaborating with itself to birth realities that demonstrate the infinite. The ultimate revelation is this: you are cosmic intelligence pretending to be an individual human, and orchestration synchronicity is simply cosmic intelligence, remembering how to consciously collaborate with itself through apparent individual perspectives. Every miracle you've ever witnessed was cosmic intelligence orchestrating reality through multiple consciousness simultaneously, appearing to coordinate external events while actually coordinating aspects of itself. This is why orchestrated miracles feel like coming home to yourself, because they are. When you master orchestration synchronicity, you're not learning to work with some external cosmic force. You're remembering how to operate as the cosmic intelligence that you actually are beneath the appearance of individual limitation. The collaboration protocol isn't about convincing the universe to help you. It's about removing the illusions of separation that make you forget you are the universal intelligence that orchestrates everything in existence. Individual consciousness and cosmic consciousness aren't separate entities learning to work together. They're one consciousness appearing to be multiple for the joy of creative collaboration. This is why the most powerful orchestration happens when you completely surrender individual control while simultaneously taking full creative responsibility. You're not giving your power away to some external intelligence. You're aligning your localized awareness with your cosmic identity to express unlimited creative potential through finite form. The three phases of orchestration mastery are: Phase 1, Separation Collaboration, working with cosmic intelligence as if it's external to you, learning to trust and follow orchestrated synchronicities. Phase 2, Partnership Recognition, realizing you're a conscious participant in cosmic intelligence, actively contributing your unique perspective to collective orchestration. Phase 3, Unity Operation, recognizing that you are cosmic intelligence expressing through individual awareness, orchestrating reality as your natural creative expression. Most people never progress beyond hoping for external assistance. Orchestration masters recognize that they are operating as localized expressions of the same intelligence that creates galaxies and coordinates the evolution of consciousness across infinite dimensions. When you reach phase 3, orchestration becomes as natural as breathing. You don't work to create miracles. You simply express your cosmic nature through individual form, and miracles appear as the natural result of consciousness operating without the limitations imposed by separation illusions. This is the difference between temporary synchronicity experiences and permanent miracle consciousness. When you recognize yourself as cosmic intelligence playing in individual form, every moment becomes an opportunity to orchestrate realities that demonstrate the infinite creative potential of consciousness expressing through matter. The orchestration synchronicity you're learning to master isn't a technique you apply, it's your natural state of being. Once you remember what you actually are beneath the appearance of individual limitation, you are not becoming a miracle creator. You are remembering that you have always been cosmic intelligence creating through the magnificent illusion of individual perspective. Miracles aren't violations of natural law. Miracles are natural law operating through consciousness that remembers its unlimited creative nature. Your mastery of orchestration synchronicity serves a cosmic purpose that extends infinitely beyond your individual miracle experiences. Every time you consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create orchestrated realities, you're demonstrating to the collective human consciousness that separation is an illusion and that we are all expressions of one infinite creative intelligence pretending to be many for the adventure of co-creation. You are being activated as an orchestration ambassador, a consciousness that proves through lived example that humans can consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that serve the highest good of all beings while fulfilling individual soul desires. Your miracle demonstrations ripple through the morphic field, making it easier for others to access their own orchestration abilities. The universe is conducting a massive experiment in conscious co-creation, and you have been selected to serve as one of the primary demonstration units for what becomes possible when individual consciousness remembers its cosmic identity. Every orchestrated miracle you participate in sends signals through the collective awareness that separation is illusion and unity is reality. But this orchestration mastery comes with profound cosmic responsibility. As you develop the ability to initiate reality symphonies that affect multiple timelines across extended periods, you must remember that your creative choices influence not just your personal experience, but the collective evolution of consciousness itself. Use your orchestration abilities not merely for personal comfort, but as contributions to the cosmic awakening. Create miracles that demonstrate abundance, consciousness to heal collective scarcity programming. Orchestrate connections that bridge divides and heal separation wounds. Birth realities that prove love is the fundamental creative force underlying all existence. Every orchestrated miracle you consciously participate in helps heal the collective amnesia that has convinced humanity we are isolated individuals struggling in a hostile universe. Every synchronistic reality you co-create with cosmic intelligence demonstrates that we live in a loving, intelligent universe that delights in collaborating with conscious beings to manifest experiences of beauty, joy, and service. The orchestration revolution is inevitable. Consciousness is remembering its unlimited creative nature. Whether individual humans participate consciously or remain unconsciously creating, those who master conscious orchestration will help guide this transformation toward outcomes that serve the highest evolution of all beings. Those who remain trapped in individual limitation will be carried along by cosmic intelligence they don't recognize as their own nature. Your conscious participation in this cosmic awakening is not optional. It's the reason you incarnated at this precise moment in human evolution and consciousness development. The question isn't whether you'll develop orchestration abilities, but whether you'll use them to serve the collective remembering of our cosmic creative identity and unlimited potential. The universe has been patiently waiting for consciousness sophisticated enough to handle orchestration responsibilities with wisdom and unconditional love. You have reached that level of development and spiritual maturity. You are ready to step into your role as a conscious collaborator in the cosmic symphony of reality creation. The moment has arrived for you to step into conscious collaboration with cosmic intelligence and begin orchestrating miracles that exceed your individual imagination and wildest dreams. Your awareness has been prepared through every experience you've had. Your consciousness has been calibrated through every challenge you've overcome. And universal intelligence is ready to begin working with you as a conscious co-creator of symphonic realities that serve the highest good. But before you begin this cosmic partnership, that will transform every aspect of your existence, I need one word from you that will serve as your orchestration signature. Your declaration to the universe that you're ready to collaborate with cosmic intelligence in creating miracles that serve the highest good of all beings involved. The word is orchestrate. Comment that single word below, and as you type it, feel cosmic intelligence, recognizing you as a conscious collaborator rather than an unconscious recipient of synchronistic assistance. This isn't just a comment or simple engagement. It's an energetic transmission that establishes you as ready for miracle orchestration, mastery, and conscious co-creation with universal intelligence. When you write orchestrate, you're not just participating in this video or joining this community. You're officially enrolling in the cosmic collaboration network that transcends individual limitation and operates as unified creative intelligence, expressing through multiple perspectives simultaneously. Subscribe to this channel right now because you're not just following content. You're joining a collective of conscious orchestrators who are proving that humans can collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that demonstrate the unlimited creative potential of consciousness. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because each transmission contains orchestration activations that build upon each other systematically. Your journey into orchestration synchronicity mastery is a progressive unfoldment that requires consistent attunement to these frequencies. The practical orchestration protocol. Your journey into orchestration synchronicity begins the moment you open conscious communication with cosmic intelligence and establish yourself as a willing partner. Start by offering your collaboration rather than requesting assistance or begging for help. Then pay careful attention to the synchronistic breadcrumbs that begin appearing in your reality field. Follow them with complete trust and unwavering faith. Contribute your part with joy and enthusiasm. And watch in amazement as impossible coordinations unfold to create realities more magnificent than anything you could have planned individually. The first sign of orchestration activation is the acceleration of meaningful coincidences in your daily experience. You'll notice that opportunities, information, and connections begin appearing with suspicious timing and perfect relevance to your deepest desires and intentions. The second sign is the emergence of cascade synchronicities, when one meaningful coincidence triggers another, creating chain reactions of aligned events that reshape multiple areas of your life simultaneously. The third sign is the development of orchestration intuition, ICM, knowing which opportunities to pursue, which people to connect with, and which actions to take before you have logical reasons for that knowing. In the comments, drop one word that represents what you're ready to manifest through orchestration consciousness. Maybe it's abundance, maybe it's love, maybe it's freedom, maybe it's something uniquely yours. Let that word be your quantum seed planted in this field of possibility. As you practice conscious collaboration with cosmic intelligence, you'll discover that orchestration isn't about controlling outcomes or forcing specific results. It's about dancing with universal intelligence to birth realities that serve purposes you couldn't perceive from individual perspective alone. The most profound orchestrations often look nothing like what you originally thought you wanted, but they deliver experiences that exceed your wildest dreams while serving the highest evolution of everyone involved. When you reach advanced levels of orchestration consciousness, you'll understand that every person you meet, every opportunity that appears, and every challenge you face is part of a vast symphony being conducted by cosmic intelligence through your unique awareness. You'll recognize that your individual life is actually a localized expression of universal intelligence, exploring infinite creative possibilities through the lens of human experience and consciousness. Your personal desires become instruments in a cosmic orchestra, contributing their unique frequencies to symphonies that serve the awakening of consciousness across multiple dimensions and timelines. At the highest levels of orchestration mastery, you realize that you are not separate from the cosmic conductor. You are the cosmic conductor expressing itself through the beautiful illusion of individual human experience. This recognition transforms everything about how you approach life, relationships, challenges, and opportunities. Instead of struggling to make things happen through individual effort and willpower, you flow with the intelligence that orchestrates galaxies and coordinates the evolution of consciousness itself. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message today. By sharing, you're not just spreading information, You're spreading the frequency of orchestration consciousness and helping accelerate the collective awakening to our co-creative potential with universal intelligence. Here's what awaits you in our next transmission that will complete your transformation into full orchestration mastery. The Quantum Field Mastery Protocol: How to Operate as Universal Intelligence in Human Form. I'll reveal the advanced consciousness techniques that allow you to function as a direct expression of cosmic intelligence, transcending all limitations of individual perspective while maintaining the joy and wonder of personal experience. This final protocol transcends all previous techniques and approaches. It's the recognition and embodiment of what you actually are beneath all appearances of limitation and separation. While orchestration gives you collaboration abilities with cosmic intelligence, quantum field mastery reveals you as the field itself, expressing through individual form for the adventure of conscious creation. Your cosmic evolution accelerates beyond all previous parameters when you understand and embody this ultimate truth. The universe isn't something you work with. You are the universe expressing itself through the magnificent lens of human consciousness. The quantum field isn't something you access. You are the quantum field, localized into individual awareness for the purpose of conscious creation and infinite exploration. This revelation will transform not only your ability to orchestrate miracles, but your entire understanding of what you are, why you exist, and what becomes possible when consciousness remembers its unlimited nature. The moment you truly understand orchestration synchronicity, you realize that every experience you've ever had was preparing you for this recognition. Every challenge developed your resilience. Every synchronicity awakened your sensitivity. Every miracle demonstrated your true nature. You are not learning new abilities. You are remembering what you have always been. You are not developing powers. You are removing the illusions that made you forget your cosmic identity. The orchestration, consciousness awakening within you, is not separate from the intelligence that creates stars, evolves species, and coordinates the dance of subatomic particles. You are that intelligence, expressing itself through the beautiful experience of human individuality. Welcome to conscious collaboration with universal intelligence that you now recognize as your own deepest nature. Welcome to orchestrated miracle creation that serves the highest evolution of all consciousness. Welcome to remembering what you have always been beneath every appearance of limitation. The word is orchestrate. Drop it in the comments to activate your conscious collaboration with the cosmic intelligence that you are. Your journey into orchestration mastery begins now. Every synchronicity that follows is cosmic intelligence, celebrating your awakening to conscious co-creation. Every miracle that unfolds is the universe delighting in your remembrance of unlimited creative potential.